to be clown. I have that song stuck in my head forever. Because I listened to two podcasts and they both played it or sang it as a joke. But now it's stuck in my head. I also have Memory from Cats stuck in my head, but specifically the Jennifer Hudson version from the movie. That was the only good thing that came out of that movie. Is Jennifer Hudson and fucking Scrimble Shanks, the railway cat or whatever it was. Oh man, that was the last movie I saw in movie theaters before like COVID really kind of hit where I lived. So there was that moment where I'm like, what if this is the apocalypse and everyone I love dies and I die and this is the last movie I see in theaters? That definitely was a thought I had. Um, let's see. Just gonna real quick put some things in Discord to let people know I'm streaming. I think we're gonna finish this game today. Finishing today on finishing to do today on Twitch. Nice alliteration. People love alliteration. How could people not? I can't believe I called this game TODO today for like way too long. Like even after I knew it was about getting things done and everything, I was still like, I'm gonna play TODO today. I'm gonna play TODO tomorrow. It's like, oh man, buddy. Not quite. You almost got there. Also, I have my son Pellegrino. Uh, Arenciada Rosa? I don't know. That's not the accent that goes with this word. Ooh, okay. I love the music. Alright. And I don't know how much of this game I have left. Um, but I mean, if I finish it early, I'll play a little bit, like another short game, maybe a little bit of Stardew. Really depends on if you finish it. Ooh, King Heartfelt, hello! Yeah, today's pretty good. Kind of having a lazy day. Just kind of like, you know, I don't know what to do with today. So I thought, hey, I'll stream a bit. But how are you doing, my lord? You doing well? I hope you're having a good day. Lazy days are great. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, the world is my oyster today, and I decided that I'd finish this game. But here's the thing, I don't know if we have like an hour left or 5 minutes, so we'll see. This might end the second I load this up, which could be fun. Jelly? What's up, Jelly? How you doing? I don't think I'm ready for that jelly. I don't think I'm ready for that jelly. I feel like I might be thinking of a different jelly, but tell me who you are. I see that you've been here before. I do know that. That I am sure of. I am positive in my convictions with that. And Ivy, of course, hello, an AI dating sim. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be an AI dating sim. I just thought it was a normal dating sim. And then this AI came out of nowhere and said, you are depressed. You are like Papa. But we broke him. I guess to recap, last stream, we broke our AI non-binary partner out of Cyberlife, and hopefully we can date them again. Also, look at their new outfit. Don't they look so great? This is what I wish I could wear every day. They're so cool looking. But yes, welcome King, welcome Jelly, welcome Ivy. Let's hop right into it. Oh god, I forgot. This is a visual novel. Welcome back, Ren. Did you have a good time with Phoenix? Yeah, we talked almost all evening. Oh yeah, we talked with Phoenix about struggling artist problems. You feel? I'm glad to hear that. I also finished unpacking all my data. Yeah, you look really happy. I'm glad you weren't lonely. It's almost like before the move now. That's one way to put it. I'm glad you seem a bit more cheerful again. Oh yeah, they look so happy. Yes, I'm still worried, but I can't dwell on it for too long. Give me code. Okay, I want to see what this is, because someone was telling me about that just the other day, and I forgot to look it up. Live reaction. Oh, it's this one! With the big ol' foreheads! Oh my gosh. I've never seen this, but big ol' forehead. As someone with a big ol' forehead, I can appreciate finally some representation in the media of big foreheads. I need to help you after all. Well, let's just help each other when we need it. Roger that. But let's not forget about the competition. The finale is on Friday, and you should prepare if you want to win. Ooh, read about color contrast or go to bed. Are we actually gonna do any art? Is that something we're gonna do? I mean, we're gonna read. Alright, I guess I'm gonna refresh on my knowledge of color theory. Although maybe it's a little too much for one evening. That's fine. Just a little bit is already better than nothing. Well, I guess I'll read up on contrast then. Hell yeah, let's see. Ooh. Okay, I'm actually very interested in this, so buckle up. First established by Johann Itten, there's a total of 7 color contrasts that's still relevant in modern color theory. One of the most commonly known of these contrasts is the contrast of complements. I do know that. This contrast is formed of the juxtaposition of opposing sides of the color wheel, essentially forming a pair of perceptual opposites. Examples of this contrast, for instance, are red and green or purple and yellow. Because it's made of opposites, this contrast can be fairly extreme, but especially in combination with other aspects of color theory, it is also a valuable tool. I could read about the other contrasts as well, but I'm pretty tired. Maybe tomorrow. Again, are we actually going to do any art, or are we just going to read about things? I didn't stay up very long afterwards. Today has been exhausting. Today has been very exhausting. Okay. I talked a little more with Joyce before going to bed. I want to win the competition, so for the next few days, I'll put in some more work. Good. Again, I don't know what the date is. Like, I don't know when our rent is due. I don't know when, like, is it until the end of the month? Like, I don't know. It told me in the beginning, and I didn't listen. Also, a mind needs books as a sword needs a whetstone if it is to keep its edge. I know that's from Game of Thrones. Well, George R.R. Martin's from Game of Thrones. I just can never read this font, and it hurts my little boy brain. Tomorrow is the day. I know I shouldn't think about this at work, but I'm kind of nervous. I wonder if Phoenix will be okay. Yeah, I'm confused. The first half of this game was a lot of us prioritizing, like, as the player, you know, should I spend more time on work getting money, or should I get art done? And now I feel like we haven't had that choice, which I don't know. I'm worried that I should have made choices earlier in the game. But we'll see. Too late to do anything about it now, I suppose. Also, Phoenix Cat. Woo. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Is it lazy? Is it productive? A little bit of both? I hope it's nice. We're playing this beautiful game. Good morning, Ren. Good morning, Miss Cardhover. You have a different voice every time we have a scene together. I'm sorry, but I have to head out soon and probably won't be back until the afternoon. Phoenix is looking over our... Speaking of Phoenix. Ha 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 ha. Good timing. Phoenix is looking over our inventory today. We need to order new books again soon. I know you always do, but please look over the shop for me. Sure, is everything alright? Yes, don't worry, just some annoying bureaucracy. Well, I'll leave the shop to you. Alright, bye, Miss Cardover. Looks like I'll be on my own again today. It was kind of good, kind of bad. I stayed up late, then couldn't sleep. Oh. I feel like that's gonna be me all weekend. I stayed up late last night, and I got up early, granted, but I should have slept in, you know? So now I'm tired all day. And I know tonight I'm not gonna be able to sleep well. I'm gonna stay up late, then waste tomorrow, and then Monday I'll be tired for work. Like, I can just tell. It's not me being negative. I can just tell. That's how I'm gonna spend my day. Oh, that's cute. Is that a little fox or a corgi? That's adorable. Good morning. Good morning, how can I help you? I'm looking for an AI. What? Oh no, she's not from Beltec, is she? AI, you say? I'm sorry, but we only have books. Naturally, I'm looking for books about AIs. I figured it'd be more efficient to skip asking for a book since this should be obvious given the context. Well, no. I mean, if I went into a library and I said, I'm looking for bees, I wouldn't be like, yeah, sure, this is where we keep our bee section. That's just a weird way to put it. Like, I wouldn't go up to a McDonald's drive-thru and say, hamburger. I would just say, can I have a hamburger? Oh, it's a cat that the creator has. Oh, I see now. Okay, that's very cute. I love these cool emotes and emojis people are bringing to the table. Well, I'll take a look at what we have. There's no reason to be anxious, right? Just some regular person looking for books about AIs. Definitely no undercover Beltec employee who knows what I've done. Well, I don't think we have what she wants. Guess I'll just treat her like a normal customer? I'm sorry, I think the only books we have that are related to AIs are about game development. We also have some science fiction books, but that's probably not what you're looking for, right? Correct. Well, it was a long shot anyway. Sorry, but unfortunately I can only offer you what we have here. But please come again. Oh, I did not press that. She, or he, or they interrupted me. Can I ask you a question? Shit. What do you know about AIs? She's on to me. Just stay calm, Ren. Well, I'm no expert. I have this I have one. Yeah, I have one. I'll say I'm no expert, blah, 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 and we'll see where that gets us. Actually, I'm gonna save, because I'm getting nervous. I'm no expert. But, aren't they basically virtual humans? They can be, but I'm much more interested in the potential they have beyond that. So, you're a researcher? It's complicated. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't help you out much further. It's alright. In a way, I was even hoping there would be nothing yet. Have a good day. Yeah, that was strange. Here's hoping the next one will be better. Welcome to Card Over Books. How can I help you? Hiya, do you have textbooks by chance? I think we have a few. What do you need? I just started college last semester and want to read up on some more advanced things. Sure, what program are you in? Social studies. I mean, the university itself already feels like one big social study, but the courses are pretty great. One big social study? You mean the university's just out of town? Just show her the books. Yeah, I want to know what she means by one big social study. One big social study? What do you mean? It's just kind of a strange organizational structure. I'm not very involved in it myself, but there's this weird dynamic between two different parts of the student body. The school doesn't really do anything to ease things, so I just found it noteworthy. That sounds familiar. What is that? Oh, they're little textbooks! We're gonna help this lady out. Well, I think we have some social studies textbooks. It's probably best if you take a look at them yourself, but I can show you where they are. Thanks, that'd be great. Alright, there, this way? We are helping people. It didn't take long until I mostly forgot about the competition. There weren't many chances to feel nervous during work, and I'm honestly glad for that. Work was demanding, but pretty straightforward for most of the day. Even the Beltec-related anxiety didn't last long. Maybe they didn't even notice. I should ask Zen about it when he comes here later. His Cardover returned earlier than expected, so I should finish my shift in the early afternoon. Phoenix was done around the same time. Oh god, every time I forget the voice I give him. How are you holding up? Fine, mostly. Thanks. How about you? I was fine until you started talking, but it's coming back right now. Well, I'm glad we're in this together at least. Yeah, me too. Zen should be here soon. Do you know what we're gonna do? No, I haven't talked to him since yesterday. Hello there. Are you ready to celebrate? Hey, Zen. We were, man, I keep getting Zen and Ren mixed up. We just wondered where we'll go. Worry not, I know a really sweet place. We can just walk there from here, so if you're ready, we can head out right away. Sure, I'm ready. Yeah, me too. Didn't ask. Alright, let's go. I'm so mean to Phoenix. I don't know why. I didn't think I'd come back here so soon. You know it? On here, I thought I could show you the next hot tip this town has to offer. Yeah, Phoenix and I went here a little over a week ago, but I don't mind. I'd eat here every other day if I could afford it. Well, it's my treat today, so just get whatever you want. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, but I asked you before, why are you doing all this? It's simple, Ren. I gotta see a real AI because of you. Heck, I even got some insights into the way they work. Paying for some cake is nothing compared to that. Alright, I get what you mean. Zen is the OG cool dude. Oh, but there's something else I wanted to ask. There's no way Beltec knows what we did, right? I got asked some pretty weird questions by an AI enthusiast at the bookstore today. Wait, really? I made sure that the log files looked as if we'd never been in the system. If nobody saw us roaming around the building, there shouldn't have been any traces of us. And I double-checked the cameras near the server room didn't show live footage while we were there. Okay, good. Maybe she was just strange after all. You know what you'll order yet? Phoenix, can you not tell we're having a super intense conversation? I don't care about the cake. Probably the puff pastry calzone. That sounds good. I haven't had it in forever. Ah, that sounds good. I agree, Phoenix. I think I'll take the sweet spaghetti. Oh yeah, they're great. I was surprised how good noodles can taste with sweets. Then I think I'll go with the persimmon marzipan cake. Haven't had that in a while. I still can't get used to the menu. But if all of this is half as good as the cake from last time, it'll be great. I know, right? God, I sure hope we don't get arrested by the FBI. We stayed for a while. After the first few minutes, we weren't even talking about Beltec or AIs anymore. But it still felt like a good conclusion to this brief, if nerve-wracking chapter of our lives. Or maybe it was more of a paragraph. Anyway, not to nitpick metaphors, but I'm glad we moved on. As always, the food was amazing. Yeah, sweet spaghetti. I'm sure there's a way you could make that sound good, but it just does not, especially since it's real noodles. I thought maybe it was like, oh, they make ice cream that looks like noodles, or it's mochi to look like noodles. But no, it's just some like, I don't know, some raspberry sorbet plopped onto some wet spaghetti. Ah, refreshing drink. And it was good to spend time with some friends. It was kind of a strange combination, but both Zen and Phoenix are pretty nice to be around. If anyone had told me about this moment even just a month ago, past me probably would have laughed it off as ridiculous. Or impossible. Ew, exactly. Ew, it's bad. It's gross. I feel like the puff pastry calzone sounds good. It's just like a big puff pastry. The marzipan persimmon cake, that sounds pretty normal. Sweet spaghetti just does not do it for me. It makes me want to vom. Still, I'd say it's preferable to loneliness. As much time as I need for myself, it's nice to get out of my bubble sometimes. After we parted ways, I went home. Joyce was probably wondering what was taking me so long. I completely forgot to tell them this morning. Well, maybe it's not too big of a deal. Oh, I hope they're not lonely and sad. Please don't be lonely and sad. Oh, good. Hello, Ren. Welcome back. Did you have fun with your friends? Wait, you knew I was out with Zen and Phoenix? Sure, you talked about it at the repair shop, remember? I didn't know you heard all of that. I hear all sorts of things. Well, I'm glad none of this is sent to Beltec anymore. Please, I never breached your privacy in any way you didn't agree to beforehand. Though I suppose no data is sent is still better than some. Well, anyway, tomorrow is the great day. Are you well prepared, Ren? I hope so. There's still some time to cram knowledge into your short-term memory if you feel unsure about anything. Although I'm sure it'll be fine if you just do your best. Oh wait, is it like an interview and not submitting art? Was I supposed to remember all the things that... Oh shit. Uh-oh, I'm gonna embarrass myself. Thanks. But maybe I should prepare a little more just to be safe. Let's reread some art theory, because Ren forgot everything about art theory. Yeah, I think it won't harm to read a few more things. That's the spirit. Just take your time. You have all evening. All right. So, what should I read about? Ooh, Let's do concept art workflows, since I didn't see that till a few days ago. Okay, here we go. In general, I'm just gonna read real quick. Read this. Blocking out shapes, general composition, refine it with painting, build shapes and lighting. Use black and white and then use color later. You can add an adjustment layer every now and then if everything's working. Then do colors, so try out different palettes. Once you're generally happy with painting, you can start adding details. Photo bashing beauty, that's true. Parts of paragraph contouring until it fits your needs, paint over it. Not everyone works like this though. Yeah, I guess let's do the interview. I don't think it's that important, but I didn't read it today. Let's see. Okay, started out as a concept artist. To art director. Yeah, close. He's harder on stuff. Different backgrounds, which is good, but then they do everything differently, I think, is what he said before. They got their preference. Okay. That's true. Okay. And I'll quick, because I feel like I'm gonna need to remember all this. Okay. I don't want to embarrass myself, because I like artists. Oh god, this is too much. Okay, let's do color wheels. Okay, the first color wheel was introduced by Isaac Newton. Later, others developed color wheels that focus on more the visual and perceptive side rather than the scientific approach. Among those were color wheels by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe and Wilhelm von Bezold. Weird Sluice Day. Primary. Okay, I know that. Primary, analog, and complementary. I use that. And additive and subtractive colors. Two major systems of color mixing, additive and subtractive. Lies in the primary colors, the way they're mixed. Gotcha. Additive is red, green, and blue. Then they become white. Yellow sign, magenta. And adds them together. Okay. You can find this mixing model application to the computer screen you're reading this on. Attractive colors made up yellow, silent, and magenta. That makes it black. Wise. Okay. This is best found in printing. That makes sense. And I guess we'll do the first one real quick. Just cramming it all in here. Okay, contrast, essentially perceptual opposites. You know, it's kind of extreme, but it can work. It's a valuable tool. Okay, enough color theory. Enough. Call it a day. Well, I think that's enough. I think I should manage with what I know. You guys remember all that? I hope you do. Are you done reading, Ren? Yeah, I think that was enough for now. Well, you should go to bed soon. Tomorrow is an important day. Yeah, you're right. By the way, Joyce, how are you feeling? You spent the whole day alone here, right? Yeah, but I'm fine. Thanks for asking. At first I didn't know how to pass the time now that I'm cut off from the main server. But I have to say the internet is a fascinating place. Oh, be careful, Joyce. Be careful. I checked out that social media site you go to when you take a break, and I think I already made some friends. Oh, that's so wholesome. Is that so? Yep. I hope they're real friends and they're wholesome. Oh. Now I can definitely see how you managed to spend so much time on the internet. Well, I'm glad you weren't just bored all day. Don't worry, I can keep myself busy. Plus, I'm still thinking about what exactly I want from life. Though I'm not exactly closer to an answer. Well, don't feel like you need to rush things. You can stay here for as long as you want. Thank you, Ren. But I should really go to bed now. I can't believe I have to get up so early on my day off. Well, the weekend is right around the corner, so I'm sure you can sleep again soon. Yeah. Nice. Okay, we're gonna ace this. It's gonna be great. Oh man. Today is the day. Yeah, I'm nervous. Joyce would probably tell me to calm down. Well, they did right before I left. Maybe I actually can calm down if I try. It'll be fine. It's not like my future depends on this. Ran, you're here. God damn it, Phoenix, get away from me. Oh, Phoenix, yeah, I just got here. Actually, going inside seems absurdly difficult, though. I feel you, but the finale will start soon. We should go, shouldn't we? Oh, hi. Whoops, sorry. And if I squeeze through, I'm in a hurry. There's a competition going on, and I'm going to win. Team Rocket for the win. What? Naughty Cat, here I come. Well, that guy was motivated. Yeah, I kind of love them. I hope they come back. Haha, yeah, looks like it's gonna be an interesting day. Let's go inside before we're late. Okay, we got this. After they confirmed that it was really us, not someone who tried to sneak in inside the studio, we were led through the building. So you're telling me this game development company checks things, but not the not the AI development place? Gotcha, gotcha. It wasn't exactly a tour, but whenever we passed anywhere noteworthy, our guide told us about it. As it turned out, the person showing us around was one of the Naughty Cat's lead artists and one of the judges. She casually mentioned that she's the character lead on Titan Watch Online. No big deal. I'd say I was close to asking a whole lot of questions, but I couldn't manage to make a sound even when I wanted to. Eventually, we arrived in a room where a handful of other people were already waiting. Apparently, we were the last ones to arrive. A brief introduction and an even shorter explanation later, we were taken to the room where the finale was held and live streamed. Good thing I forgot about that this morning, or I might have gotten second thoughts about even taking part. The first part of the finale is apparently a theoretical test, art theory. Finally knowing what I had to do eased my worries a bit. But I've come so far, I can't mess this up now. Oh, I'm feeling the pressure. Ah! These are all very interesting silhouettes. I haven't seen silhouettes this interesting through the whole game. It's pretty cool. Alright, hello there, pretty people. The show is about to begin. I'm a senior concept artist at Naughty Cat and your host for today. So, without further ado, let's get started. As you know, the first task is all about theory. But because just letting you write down answers on a piece of paper would be boring to watch, we decided to spice things up a little. I'm gonna save, because I might do bad at this. I'm gonna get ramen noodles? Hell yeah, Phoenix. Power that brain. And it, in turn, will give me brain power. Hopefully. I'll ask you questions, and you'll take turns answering. You have 9 seconds to answer. If you're not fast enough, the question is open to the group. If you answer incorrectly, the question will be open as well, and you will have to wait for the next question. All in all, you need 2 correct answers to move on to the next test, but if you fail to answer 3 questions, you're out. So be fast, but not trash. Or no, so be fast, but not rash. Whoops. And don't forget to smile for the camera. Last I heard, we had either 20,000 or 20 viewers. Big difference. This feels strange to think, but I'd honestly rather take a written test. Ready? Okay, we got this. No. Alright, we'll start with you there. This is an easy one, so try not to embarrass yourself. Oh, okay, Ugh, I'm already stressing out. What era of art history did neoclassicism use as a basis for a set of values and guidelines? Renaissance? I'll let that count because we're still warming up, but the correct answer would have been the classical art of ancient Greece and Rome. They did, however, get inspiration from early Renaissance art. I won't be going this easy on any of you anymore, so better brace yourselves. Next up, Phoenix. I like how that one guy was like, you, and then Phoenix gets his name called. The marble slab that was eventually turned into Michelangelo's David was originally cut 43 years earlier for an artist named Agostino di Duccio. He was tasked to make a statue for a Florentine cathedral, however he abandoned the project and 10 years later, another artist picked up the marble. What was the name of that artist? What's with this jump in difficulty? I want to say Michelangelo, but this is a trick question, right? I feel kinda bad for Phoenix. Antonio Rossellino, but he abandoned the marble as well because he found it too difficult to sculpt. Interesting. Huh, I did not know that. That's very cool. I knew it was insanely difficult to use, but I didn't realize so many artists were like, nah, I give up. I can't say I expected this answer, but you're correct. He knew it? You can almost feel bad for that marble, but at least it got turned into a statue eventually. Now this sets the bar quite high for everyone else, so I hope we're prepared. Next, we'll move on to Ren. If this is anything like the last question, I'm screwed. This question is a bit more contemporary. In digital painting, there's a technique that incorporates parts of photographs. What is it called? Oh, it's, I'm gonna know it when I see it, right? Cheating. Is it photo bashing? That's not right. Oh, correct. Oh, I got so nervous. Okay. Correct, and before anyone says anything about the legitimacy of this technique, we at Naughty Cat think it's perfectly fine to use. Yeah, cheating would have gotten me booted immediately. If you disagree, you probably never had to make photorealistic art with a tight deadline and lots of revisions. Alright, on to the next question then. We'll give you a bit of a breather with this one. What is the complementary color of purple? Red? Wait, no. Too late, sorry, but the question is open to everyone now. Complementary, wouldn't that be... I mean, if it's direct, then it's yellow, but technically, green and orange are the, whatever colors for it. Oh, I mean, do they want me to say yellow? Because that's, like, technically complementary, but it's not, like, the prettiest. Yellow? Yellow? Spot on, okay. I wasn't sure if we were doing, like, direct or triangle or, like, the diamond-shaped one. I'm overthinking this. It's just a game. Nice combo you have going there, Ren. Well, if something like this can already throw people off balance, maybe it's time to increase the difficulty. Yellow. Man, Phoenix got a history question, and I just got what's opposite of purple. The next few questions were brutal. Barely anyone managed to answer correctly on the first try. Even though this meant several opportunities for me to get points, I had no chance of even guessing the answers. Eventually, we finished the first rotation. Oh, my pup's in a nice little dog bed. 4 people were already out because you can tell how into this I am. I just looked over and I'm like, oh, my little buddy is sleeping. Okay, for real, focus. 4 people were already out because they threw in too many wrong answers. Of course, Phoenix got his question right again, and suddenly it was my turn once more. Technically, I already passed, but I was still nervous. Alright, Ren, your turn. Time for a thought experiment. Let's say you pass. Actually, no, you not only pass, but you get a job here. What do you want to do? Purple. Concept art? Oop. Concept art? Nice, then I might be your lead. Well, okay, let's say you're a concept artist working under me and you just submitted a concept that our art director isn't happy with. Specifically, it's about a few details that don't seem to match the requirements of the style guide. What do you do? I mean, I'll ask what's wrong with them? I don't... Before doing anything, I'd have to know what exactly is wrong with those details. If it really doesn't fit in with the rest, I'll have to change it. It'll probably happen again if I don't know what to avoid. Whatever I made, though, I probably had a reason for making it like that, so I should at least mention that, right? That sounds good to me. Thank God. Okay. The art director ultimately gets to decide, but we're a team. Blindly following orders isn't good for anyone. You're a diplomatic one, aren't you? Anyway, I think we'll stop here. I didn't expect we'd already be down to 4 people after just 1 rotation. If you didn't make it, feel free to go down to the lobby and watch the rest of the live stream. Everyone else, stay here. Next up is a practical task. You have to balance 4 ping pong balls on top of the shot glass and get it to the other side of the room without using your hands. I don't know. I was thinking of like minute-to-win-it stuff. After a short break, we set everything up. We were told what the task was going to be. Character design. Computers, software, and other equipment were provided. Oh, so it's going to be like an episode of Drawfee. Cool. At first, I was pretty excited about the task, until the final details were revealed. Well, looks like our remaining 4 finalists are quite the motley crew. Are y'all ready? Alrighty, if you have any technical problems, now's the time to speak up, or else it'll take up your work time. You have a total of 90 minutes to come up with an idea and get it into a presentable state. Oh, and we'll make rounds with the camera to show everyone at home what you're making. So be ready to answer some questions. Seriously? They don't expect full-on production quality here, right? And before you ask, of course we mainly judge the idea, but executing it well will obviously give you more points. Any questions? No? Well, let's get this started then. Wait, so is there a topic, or are we just supposed to design a random character? Oh, I'm sorry, didn't I mention? The topic is Combat Mailman. That is so good. That's such a good prompt. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Enjoy the music. Sorry, I had a sneeze. Combat Mailman. I love this prompt. Huh? Someone like a berserker? No, didn't you hear what I said? Yeah, combat mailman, so it's like a really manly fighter, right? Okay, scratch that. We're making it a mail clerk now. As someone who works at a post office, for everyone who hasn't caught on. Gender doesn't matter. Oh, but don't forget the combat bit. I'm curious how you'll combine these topics. Feel free to do some world building to tie everything together. Aside from the main theme, you're free to do whatever you want. Alright, any more questions? Well then, get ready. Your 90 minutes start now. Ooh, I like this prompt. The topic itself already felt like a curveball, but only having 90 minutes was still the biggest obstacle. The time pressure quickly ran over my general nervousness, so I started sketching. I knew formulating a complete idea and then trying to execute it in time wouldn't work. I'm not the fastest, but at least I know my limits. I decided to make something simple. Sell the design with interesting shapes and a twist on the concept. I also took some liberties with the topic and made it about email. So the mail clerk would be more like an AI sorting incoming mails and sending others off, all while defending their user from viruses, spam, and phishing mails. Even so, I didn't think about what I was doing as much as I probably should have. Once I found an idea that worked, I clung to it, but it didn't keep me from changing things over and over again. Of course, right when I found a fatal flaw in my design, I started racing, and where it didn't work, the camera team approached. I think I somehow salvaged the situation, but it was still stressful. Eventually, the time was up and we had to present our respective pieces. I was so nervous I couldn't even focus while the others were presenting, or think of what I'd say once it was my turn. The jury standing before us was all that occupied my mind. They didn't introduce themselves, but it was likely they all were lead artists, art directors, and who knows what else. After the first two presentations were over, the host turned to me and I realized it was time. Show us the art. Alright then, Ren. The viewers at home already got a glimpse of your piece, but please show us your final product. And tell us all the juicy little details that make it special. Yeah, sure. Oh, we made Joyce. It's Joyce. That's really cool. Yeah, I like it. I mean, especially for 90 minutes, that's good. Here it is, my combat mail clerk. Or AI, rather. Damn, what was even my thought process when making this? It's all a blur now. Maybe I should just start explaining why I chose an AI? AIs are more interesting, most communication is digital these days, you can get more creative with the concept aspect. Yeah, most communication is digital these days. I think that's an interesting perspective. Most communication is digital these days, so I just thought it made sense to focus on email. And since that makes the mail clerk digital, I decided to make them an AI. As you can see, they have some additional arms on their back. Those are actually interchangeable. So depending on the AI's current task, they could equip knives or combat, or some extra hands to sort the mail more quickly. Interesting. Since you made a virtual character, is there a reason they look rather male? Or would there be other gender expressions too? Oh, I could flip it on him. I could be like, actually, this is a non-binary character. You presumptuous asshole. I'm gonna say they don't have a gender. Yeah, I'll see if that gets me points. Actually, I decided that didn't make sense to arbitrarily give the AI a gender. So you were going for an androgynous look. Yes. Now that you say so, I can kind of see it. Thanks for the clarification. Could you also tell us more about the clothing and those inline skates? Of course. The colors of the clothing and the logo are mainly inspired by the uniforms of local post offices, which might not read that well internationally, but I figured yellow also communicates that they are a worker, and draws attention to the torso. Other than that, I wanted to keep things functional and techy without going overboard on details, so it's mostly black and gray. With some blue here and there, since that's already the color of their hair, and the markings on their face. As for the inline skates, they make the AI more mechanical, they look cool. I was thinking faster movement. I wanted the AI to be fast, since email is practically instant, and this seemed like the best way to achieve that while keeping them humanoid. It also helps them during combat. Though to be fair, it's all metaphorical at that point, but so is the whole concept of their world. What, you're telling me my emails aren't delivered by AIs on roller skates? I mean, just kidding, your reasoning is fine. It's an interesting approach to communicate their speed. God, this is gonna be my boss. One last question. In your particular setting, why is there a need for your mail clerk to be armed? Well, I figured since the AI is already personified, viruses and spam mail might be too. And if the AI has agency and works for the respective user, they'd probably want to protect them from those threats. So their responsibilities would be to receive, sort, and set off mails, as well as fighting off threats. Nice and simple, I like it. You have anything else to add? I don't think so. Well then, on to the next presentation. We did awesome with that. Phoenix, please tell us all there is to know about your design. Sure. Oh, interesting. It's pretty simple, but I do like it. Sorry, I got like all into just staring at it. I can't read. Pocket fingers of cuts? Pocket finger outfits? I don't know what that says. I decided to take a more historical approach and got inspired by uniforms of the early 20th century. Mainly postal workers, but there are also military influences to stay in line with the combat theme. I've noted most of the important points on the concept, but in short, I want it to be functional and classy. Her appearance is supposed to be conveying the feeling of a service worker with the combat experience. Friendly but stern when necessary. Most of all, I wanted her to be reliable and reassuring. Have you thought about why she's carrying a gun? That's funny. I don't know why that made you laugh so much. Yes, it is not directly referencing any real-world conflicts, but I decided on a war setting. Mail clerks like her often handle important or confidential messages, so she is armed to protect herself and the mail. As for her character, I thought it might be interesting to make her a spy. But that was all about the world building I could do in those 90 minutes. Sure, that's fine. But did I hear that right? You decided to make her a unique character and not just a stand-in for how mail clerks look in that setting? Oh, kind of. She of course showcases the mail clerk in uniform, but I also wanted her to look interesting enough to be an actual character. Alright, thanks for the clarification. If you don't have anything else to add, the other judges and I will start our discussion now. I don't know, because like, I love the design, and I can totally imagine this just being in a game, but it also seems pretty simple in a way, which works. Like, not every character in a video game should be crazy looking, but I don't know, I think Phoenix could have done a little better. Stay right where you are, folks, we'll be right back. Oh. The judges began to confer. I had no idea how well I did or how I stood compared to the other participants. Phoenix's design looked more polished than mine, true, but I was too nervous to really compare them beyond that. It wasn't my opinion that counted anyway. And before too long, the host returned to announce their decision. Well, that's tough. All four of you have done a good job, but we have to make a decision nonetheless. First off, Phoenix. As always, impressive work. Getting lost in details is pretty dangerous when working with tight time constraints, but you barely managed to dodge that. The design itself is fairly basic, but it's well executed, fits all the requirements, and has enough interesting bits to still look unique. It's not quite unanimous this time, but you're in the final round of this finale. Now, as for the last slot for this final showdown, this is a tough one. All of you have certain qualities, but we're not looking for a showdown of technical skill alone. Phoenix already covers that front, so we are looking for something else for the final finalist. Ren, did you struggle with a time limit? Oh, should I? I think I should be honest and say yes. But I think that'll also show, like, I know my limits and my capabilities and the prioritizing of a time crunch. So I'm gonna say yes. Yes, to be honest, I did. Well, that's not a problem. It actually made your piece more interesting. Visually, it's pretty rough and simplistic, but you focus on the core, the design itself. I'm glad you decided to take some time to think about the world first before starting the design process. Of course, it looks like there are a few ambiguities here and there due to the rough art, but at this stage, this is more of a starting point than a finished concept. It'll be a tough battle, but you managed to get the majority of votes. Barely. What? Holy shit, I made it! Sorry to everyone who lost this round, but this is our selection. Don't fret though, you did a great job getting so far. It might not be the job or prize you wanted, but we also have some unique Naughty Cat t-shirts and other goodies for you. Don't forget to pick them up on the way out. Next up is the last part of today's finale, a face-off of the contestants to determine who will start as a junior artist at Naughty Cat next month. Well, and there's also those 1,000 to be won. Oh man, this is exciting. This is it. I already almost expected that I'd have to complete directly with Phoenix if I wanted to win. There's one final test left. They say it's a face-off, but it'll have to be related to the job, right? I can't win with technical skill alone. They basically said so themselves. I'll have to find some other quality that makes me desirable for them. Alright, Ren, Phoenix, are you ready? You can think of this final test as a sort of job interview. Both of you have something that qualifies you to work here, but we want to see who would be the better addition to this team. And don't worry too much about what we might want to hear, just be honest. A little disclaimer though for everyone watching at home, our decisions here only represent our studio policies. Other companies might look for other qualities, and just because something worked here doesn't mean it'll work for other studios. Do your research before you apply. Now let's start with the first question. There was probably a reason why you decided to take part in this competition, right? Why exactly do you want to work at Naughty Cat? Phoenix?
Well, I was introduced to video games fairly late, and I can't say they're much more than an occasional pastime for me. But I think the challenge of creating art that is aesthetic and still serves a purpose is a lot more present in games than in a lot of other media. It intrigued me, and Naughty Cat seems like one of the best studios to work at.
Alright, and you, Ren? I'm kind of in a pinch. I'm gonna say I love your games. Because, yeah, then I have a special connection with it.
Well, I've been playing your games for years. They're among my absolute favorites, and if there's a game studio I'd want to work at, it's Naughty Cat. Just the thought of contributing to some of my favorite franchises makes me excited.
That's some nice enthusiasm, but is this the only reason you applied here? Uh-oh.
Well, basically.
Oh, was that bad? The other ones didn't seem bad, like, I need money, and, you're a big company. Alright, thanks for your answer. That definitely gives you a better idea of your motivation. Oh no, was that the wrong thing to say? I thought that gave me an edge. That I know the concept work, and just, you know, kind of the morals and the vibes, whatever. Then let's continue with the classic. Ren, what do you think is your biggest weakness? Where do I even start? Oh, these are all very honest. My lack of motivation, being an introvert. I think being an introvert is okay. I think that's a good answer. It's a political answer, because being an introvert doesn't mean you can't work. And it can kind of mean, you know, there's like different personalities that work on the floor and stuff. So, being an introvert? Probably being an introvert. I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but it usually takes some time before I warm up to new people. And well, I know that my awkwardness can sometimes get in the way of communication. I have no idea how it'll be in a studio environment, but just getting that out there. Alright, Phoenix.
I could partly relate to that because I'm rather reserved as well, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it my biggest weakness. I really enjoy painting. To relax, I usually paint just for the sake of painting. And as you mentioned earlier, I often get lost in the details. That's not really what's important for concept art, though. So if you just go by that, illustration might actually be what I enjoy most.
What is the weakness here?
And I've been wondering whether I want to be an artist or an artisan. As enjoyable as it is to create art just for the process of creating it, I want to create something with more use and meaning to it. Which can be a challenge for me, but I think overcoming weaknesses is the only way to grow.
What was the weakness there? What's your weakness, Ren? I'm kind of introverted and that could get in the way of communication. Alright, and Phoenix, what's your weakness? I love painting. I don't get it, but I'm sure it was in there somewhere. Well, knowing where you can improve is important, but don't forget to sell us your strong points too. So tell us, why should we choose you over the other? Don't wait for Phoenix to answer first. Why compare? Talk it out with Phoenix. I mean, I'm saving because I want to get this job. Because like, I mean, understanding of projects is good, and being like, hey, I know a lot about your company is good, but also if they're gonna try something different, I don't want to make it sound like I can't do something new, and I'm not just doing what they always do. Technical skill isn't all true, but I just want to see. Talk it out with Phoenix. Wait, that's not what I meant. Can we maybe talk about this? I realize this is mainly about selling our strong points, but I don't think it's that simple. Phoenix and I are inherently different in what we can and can't do, so I can't just say, here's what makes me better. I'd like to believe that's the same the other way around. Well, now that's interesting. Go ahead, talk it out. Little babies. Go talk it out, little toddler. Ugh.
So the most obvious answer would be that Phoenix wins in technical skill. Well, maybe I think of slightly more interesting designs, right? Yeah, I think that's more or less what I would have said.
But isn't this basically unimportant when you want to figure out who'd be a better fit for the team? Exactly. Or rather, how should we know what exactly you need?
Oh, right, I didn't think of that.
I mean, ultimately, we can't really answer the question because we don't even know the team.
So, is this a trick question?
Probably. But our answers also say a lot about our personalities, right? I'll admit that this was a bit of a curveball to see what you'll do, but we definitely didn't expect this.
So how are we supposed to answer then?
Well, we can still talk about our strong points, right? I just don't think saying what makes us better than the other really works. I also feel iffy about saying what's good about me, because for better or worse, I think everyone still has a subjective view on themselves. Sure, go ahead. In a way, our question was already answered, but feel free to continue. Waste our time, baby. I don't want this option. I'm wasting everyone's time. I'll continue. Fuck it, I have things to say. Why don't we just talk about the other one's strong points? We probably missed some things, but isn't this more objective this way? At least it's subjective in a different way.
That's fine by me. So should I start?
Sure.
Let's see. I really like the simplicity in your art and how bad it is. It never feels like something's missing. You just reduce everything to the bare minimum that's necessary for it to work. I don't think I could do that even if I tried. Alright, and your personality. I haven't known you for long, but I think you have a good sense of responsibility. At least when other people are involved, you don't just stop doing what needs to be done.
Thanks. Personally, I think one of your biggest strong points is how diligent you are. You do your work well and don't waste any time. I also feel like you have pretty high standards for yourself and what you're working on. And at least to me, it seems like you don't really struggle to reach them. That's sweet. You two are definitely bees wasting our time. Well then, we need some time to come to a conclusion, but I think this was a productive interview. We'll tell you when we've made a decision. Cool. I feel like that really did it for me, or just ruined my chances. We were supposed to wait outside while the judges talked about what they just heard. It was kind of nerve-wracking. I think almost 20 minutes passed before we were called back into the room. To be honest, I didn't think the decision would take so long. But then again, this is a fairly important decision for them, and ultimately, also for us. Sorry for the wait, but we finally came to a conclusion. Of course, we were looking for a talented artist. Otherwise, the initial selection, the theoretical test, and the practical task wouldn't have been there. But that isn't all we were looking for. Ren! Yes, I knew initiative. I knew I wasn't supposed to wait for Phoenix to answer first. Take an initiative. I'm so stressed right now. Hi. My roommate just walked by and I get very bashful. Oh, and Charlie's awake now. Charlie's my dog, by the way. I hope, yeah, when I was like, hey Charlie, hey sweet boy. That is a dog, for those of you who don't know. And and I do just stop the stream sometimes and I comment on him. I know you guys can't see him. I know you guys probably don't particularly care. But gosh, he's always so close to me when I'm streaming all the time. He's either in his little dog bed like 5 feet away, or he's at my feet and I just gotta look at him. And right now he's very intrigued by all the things going on right now. Yeah, also I'm gonna save again. I'm getting so stressed out. Like I'm sweating right now. So yeah, okay, initiative. I think I've got it in the bag. And I'm gonna be honest, if Phoenix gets this job and not me, we're gonna redo the interview. Because I need to beat him at this. He doesn't want this job as much as I do. He doesn't need it as much as I do. And I know we had that whole like nice talk about stuff, but I want to destroy him at this. He does not deserve. Thank you, Phoenix Cat. Fuck Phoenix. Look at his stupid face. He does not deserve this job as much as I do. I want this job so much. And I'm gonna that's why I'm saving so much. Is so I can kick his ass if he ever beats me again. Okay. Also quick sip of water. And by water I mean sparkling. Mm. So, possibly surprised by our initiative during the interview. It was important to us to see how you deal with stress and how you function with other people. Rivalry is good and all, but it also can get in the way of teamwork. You didn't want to compare your strong points to Phoenix's on the basis that you are too different to be directly compared. Maybe you are a little too keen on avoiding conflict, but that's okay. Thinking about other people on your team is definitely a plus. And you also thought about the purpose of the question instead of just answering it right away. Hell yeah. Objection, competition host. We like it when people show some agency at work. That's what ultimately convinced us. The decision we've come to is that you will be our new junior artist, Ren! Fuck you, Phoenix. Also, good job. Good work. Also, I love you avoid conflict and you seem to really care about the people you work with and just immediately fix. Yes, snaps for Ren. Poggers. Oh, good ending. Hopefully. Oh my god, did I hear this right? There are still some formalities that we will have to take care of before you can officially start, but what do you say? Do you want to be a part of our team? Yes, of course. Alright, then we're happy to welcome you in the Naughty Cat family. Phoenix, you're still a great artist, so don't let this drag you down too much, okay? I'm sure there are other studios who'd be more than happy to have you. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining us today. Ooh, I got completionist 2 out of 10. I don't know what the 8 other things could be. And I got the achievement of junior artist. Oh, excellent. I couldn't believe it. Somehow I managed to win this competition. Somehow I managed to get a job at the game studio I've always admired. And somehow I managed to get out of this financial nightmare that this whole month has been so far. Oh yeah, money. Yay! Oh, but we're not gonna work with Phoenix anymore. Oh. Also, I'm assuming this is a full-time job, so will that help or hinder our depression? Phoenix told me to meet up with him in front of the building, but I don't see him anywhere. He didn't leave without me, right? Some people from the art team wanted to talk to me, but I don't think it took all that long. Sorry to keep you waiting, Ren. I couldn't help but look at some of the artwork in the hallways on my way out. Congrats on winning. It was a tough battle, but you deserve the position. Thanks. Are you sure that you're alright, though? No question mark? I mean, what you told me the other day. I'm fine. I gave my situation some more thought, and you're right. Losing the competition isn't the end of the world. I might have wasted some time along the way, but what I learned won't go to waste. I'll somehow make this art thing work out. By the way, how was Joyce? I was pretty surprised when they suddenly called me yesterday. What? 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 Oh, you didn't know? Joyce said something about trying to expand their social circle. Oh, I see. I wonder why they didn't say anything to me. Well, you better ask them yourself. Right. So, how about it? Want to grab some lunch? Our train doesn't leave for another hour. Oh yeah, we took the train here. I think I'll just get a sandwich. Fuck you. You're not on my level anymore, Phoenix. Sorry. Sure, sounds good to me. I think some proper food is exactly what I need after all this excitement today. Yeah, let's treat ourselves. Great. I saw a nice looking restaurant on the way here, between here and the train station. We somehow managed to get a good table without a reservation. Too good for Phoenix. Exactly. We are out of his league. At first I wanted to look for a different restaurant because it looks pretty expensive, but Phoenix convinced me to go inside anyway. Felt kind of like a celebration. It was a bit awkward given that Phoenix didn't win, but I suppose there weren't any hard feelings between us. The food was really good. I almost fainted when I saw the prices, but Phoenix told me, why? Okay, I don't like Phoenix that much, but why is he paying? I just won $1,000 and a full-time job. Why is he paying? To celebrate the occasion, as he put it. I declined. Oh, good. I just won $1,000, got a new job. There's no way I'd let Phoenix pay. Thank you. I'm glad we could be the better person for once. Instead, I decided to pay for him as well. We had a great time, and we talked a lot more than we usually did. I think at some point I've really started to like Phoenix. Eventually, we lost track of time. Thankfully, Phoenix noticed how late it had gotten before it was too late. We hurriedly paid the bill, ran to the station, and barely managed to catch our train. I'll definitely remember this day. And even if this will be the last week where we're both at the bookstore, I don't think Phoenix and I will stop spending time together. Aww. Welcome back, Ren. I anxiously watched every second of the live stream. Aw, thanks for your support, Joyce. Congratulations on winning. I'm so happy for you. Thanks, I still can't believe I actually won. You must feel great, though. The financial burden is lifted off your shoulders, and you'll start to your dream job next month. Yeah, I'm a little sad that I'll leave Miss Cartover and Snow, but I'm sure they'll manage. And it's not like this is goodbye for good. Yeah. Have you celebrated? We should celebrate. I went to a nice restaurant in Phoenix, but other than that, no, not exactly. Well, how about we order some pizza later tonight, and just relax without any worries for once. I think I'll go to bed early, Joyce. Screw you. No, that sounds so nice. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Joyce knows me. They know that I just need some pizza right now, and it's been an overwhelming day. That sounds really good. Great. You don't even have to worry about money this time. Get all the pizza. All the pizza. $8,000 worth of pizza. Joyce, I only won $1,000. 8,000 pepperoni slices. I hope Joyce... I think the most insane plot twist would be if Joyce turns evil, and they just... I don't know. I don't know what they'd do, but they'd, like, sabotage my job or something. That'd be a plot twist I was not expecting. Yeah, that feels amazing. Joyce and I spent a lazy evening at home. Eventually, we ordered pizza and talked about all kinds of things. I was happy to have him there. A month ago, I was lonely and depressed, and suddenly it felt like my life had made a complete 180. I don't even remember the last time I went to bed feeling so happy. For the first time in ages, I was genuinely looking forward to the future. There will be tough times again, for sure. The thing that has changed about this, though, is I'm also sure I'll be able to overcome them. Saturday. The world is our oyster today. Good morning, Ren. Have you slept well? Our stupid pajamas. I know I mentioned this before. I hate this shirt because it's like just short enough where it will roll up your chest and like not long enough to just like it's not just don't wear a shirt to bed in that case. Like I get you can't be naked for this game, modesty, but like it's such a stupid shirt to wear to bed. Like it doesn't keep you warm. You might as well wear no shirt. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yesterday was pretty exhausting, so I slept like a stone. Like a rock, you mean? Like a rock. I know it's the same thing. Stones and rocks are the same, but that didn't sound right. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Not really. After all the commotion this week, I'll probably just stay at home. Sure, that sounds good. I'm still not quite used to being here all the time, so I think I'd like that too. Sorry. Oh, don't be. I'm grateful that you brought me home. Alright, well I guess I'll go eat breakfast then. I took my time eating breakfast. This week felt like the climax of an already intense month. As usual, I browsed the internet while eating and ended up reading an article about the next Titan Watch Online update. I still couldn't believe that I'll be working on the game starting next month. Maybe the update after this one will even have some of my work in it. Eventually, I was done and went back to what I wanted to be as. Hold on. Eventually, I was done and went back to what I wanted to be as uneventful of a Saturday as I could make it. Yes. Isn't this great? You can finally relax now. You'll be able to pay rent, and there's still almost a week of the month left. Yeah, that feels pretty great. Oh, is it Mrs. Cardover? No, it's Phoenix. Yeah, oh, Joyce, why did you call Phoenix? Have we not brought that up yet? Hello? Hey, Ryan, it's Phoenix. Oh, hey, Phoenix, do you need something? Yeah, I was wondering if maybe you had time to talk. I really appreciate our conversation on Tuesday. There's something I wanted to tell you before the month is over. Sure, I haven't planned anything for the weekend so far. Great, would you mind coming over? We could also meet somewhere else if you prefer that. No, your place is fine. Alright, I'm pretty much here all day, so no need to rush. Sure, I think I'll be in there in an hour or so. Great, thanks. See you later then. Yeah, see ya. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. It's very quiet right now. Well, it's not a quiet weekend at home anymore, but I hope you'll have a good time with Phoenix. Yeah, thanks. I think I'll better get ready. What is it? What's wrong? Don't kiss me. No smooches. Ran, I'm glad you can make it. Sure, you sounded like it's kind of important. Yeah, where do I even start? Oh, are you gonna move? Are you gonna leave town? Now that the competition's over, I started thinking and I realized something. Oh no. We've barely known each other for a month, but I really enjoyed working with you at the bookstore. I don't want him to kiss me, Phoenix Cat. I don't want Phoenix to. And well, being in the competition finale with you turned out to be a whole lot fun. I wish you all the best at Naughty Cat, but I think I'll miss working together with you. Yeah, me too. Thing is, I like you, Ren. I thought you were interesting from the start, but I didn't expect that we'd have so much in common. And well, month has been pretty exciting, hasn't it? I mean, we're literally partner. Yeah. So has the FBI contacted you? Because they have contacted me daily. Also, I didn't realize this was gonna be like our main love interest. Because if you look at the title of this game, you'll see the AI, you'll see Phoenix, you'll see Zen, and you'll see Snow, which I didn't realize he was just a kid, obviously. But I thought there were 4 love interests. And I thought we were gonna like romance them, but you can't romance Zen. I feel like there haven't been a lot of options to romance the AI. Obviously, Snow is a child, so I don't know, Phoenix. Is Joy alright? Yeah. I really appreciate you lent me an ear earlier this week. It's unusual for me to give in to insecurity so much. I'm really grateful you were there. I think being at Naughty Cat with you really confirmed my feelings for you. You look significantly more attractive when you have this blush and your skin is not just one color with no shadows or highlights. Anyway, sorry for springing all this on you all of a sudden. It's just we only have one more week together at the bookstore and I didn't want to miss the chance to tell you. I really like you, Brandon, romantically. And I don't expect you to feel the same, but I'd love to spend more time with you and get to know you better. Is this really happening? No, thanks for telling me. To be honest, I think. God. No, I need to be better at rejecting people, telling them no, regardless of how they feel, because my situation and feelings take priority over others so long as I'm civil about rejection. So, this is gonna be so awkward. It's not gonna be. He's just gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I mean, as long as we get to hang out, even being friends with you would be great. Like, he's not gonna be a jerk about it, I don't think, but I want to keep things as they are. I have an AI to romance. Don't know how that's gonna work, but that's what I'm going for. I'm sorry, but I don't think I feel the same way. I know that's a lot to ask for, but can we keep things as they are now? Oh no. Oh no.
Sure. I can try.
What do you mean you can try? Sorry. What do you mean? What do you mean we can try? What's the difference between us hanging out romantically and getting to know each other better versus just hanging out and getting to know each other better platonically? Like that just means kissing. Just because you don't get to kiss me, so you don't. Okay, let me get this straight, Phoenix. Because I don't want to kiss you and you get no kisses. You don't want to spend time with me? Damn, bro. Damn. I'm joking. Phoenix is a lovely person.
No, it's alright. You don't owe me anything. It's not like this is full on love or anything already.
Already?
I just wanted to put this out there.
I appreciate that, Phoenix. Oh, I wish we talked about that a little more, but I guess we can just fade to black. I felt sorry about turning Phoenix down after he told me all these personal feelings, but what was I supposed to do? I don't feel the same. Accepting would probably only hurt him more eventually. I hope this won't stand between us from now on. I like Phoenix as a person, just not romantically. After this next week, we'll go separate ways. But I'd like to stay friends with Phoenix. What are you guys talking about? Are these people what they're like, man, now that we're not dating, we might never see each other again. Like you can still hang out after work and on weekends. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just hang out as friends. But who knows if we'll even stay in contact after this. We might never see again. Now that we can't look at each other's lips without imagining a kiss. How could we ever be friends? A man and a woman being friends? Unheard of. Nah, bro, you get a date. Once we finish this game, I might go back to a couple of situations and just see what happens. There are so many books I mean to read and things I mean to see. Alright, here we go. My last work day of the month. And actually, my last day at the bookstore in general. Like, I'll kind of miss coming here. Anyway, let's go inside.
Ren, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cardover.
I'm a bit sad that today is your last day at work here, but I wish you all the best with your new job.
Thanks. It's kind of a dream come true, to be honest. But I'll try to visit from time to time. All things considered, I had a great time here at the bookstore.
I'm happy to hear that, Ren. I wanted to prepare a little farewell gift for you, but this has all happened so suddenly, there was unfortunately no time for anything fancy.
Oh, it's alright. I didn't even expect anything, to be honest.
Now, you know I wouldn't just let you walk out of here with nothing after all the work you've done.
You did give us cake when the new guy joined. And by the new guy, I mean Phoenix.
Here, take a look when you find the time. I hope you like it. I guess I'll have to count on Phoenix now that my most trusty part-timer is leaving.
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Yeah, I hope it will.
Where's Phoenix, by the way?
Phoenix is still sorting out the delivery from Tuesday. I thought he'd have been done by now normally, but maybe something's on his mind.
Oh yeah, he asked me out, and I said no, and then we're never gonna see each other again.
Oh, should I help? I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just you two today anyway, so I need you at the counter.
Ah, alright.
Well then, I'll be in the office if you need anything. Toodaloo!
Now then, back to the usual grind, I guess.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey, Snow.
Hiding from Miss Cardover again?
Hiding from Miss Cardover again? You like my impression of you?
Sorta. Not really. I think she saw me already. But I thought I'd stop by for a bit when you're still working in here. Want me to help out?
Wait, you want to help out?
Not really, but I guess it's not so bad once in a while.
Oh, hi. Excuse me.
Ah, sorry, how can I help you?
I'm looking for books about writing, but I have no idea which ones are any good.
Sure, let me take a look. Is there anything in specific you want to know about?
Oh, it's not for me. My daughter has picked up writing recently, so I want to help her out a bit. So, maybe something general with writing tips, maybe? Alright, let's see what we have here. How to write a novel. 10 tips for better dialogue, plot twists, or how to make your reader cry. I would love all of these. A novel, that's a big commitment. Dialogue could be good. Plot twists. I kind of like this. That's kind of fun. Well, the title seems a bit extreme, but I'd say it's pretty important to know how to write emotional stories. And it seems to go into detail on plot structures as well. Oh, that seems helpful. That one's no good. Huh? I read it. There's helpful advice in there, but it's buried in pages of long-winded explanations with little no content. Is that so? And what about the others? Well, I'm sure one of them will be fine, right? Nah, they're pretty much all the same. To get a really good understanding of what they want to teach you, have to read all of them, and even then they only scratch the surface. So instead of reading a total of like 800 pages just to get the basics, I think it would be better to get something else altogether. Like what, for example? I found a pretty good one recently, but it's only available as an ebook right now. Oh, that's perfect, then she could always take it with her on her tablet. Do you also sell ebooks? No, I'm unfortunately not. Too bad. Well, could you tell me the title of the book then? Sure, I'll write it down for you. Alright, thanks for your help. I'm sure my daughter is going to like this. I thought you wanted to help out. I did! We just had a happy customer leave the store. But he didn't buy anything from us. So, I'm sure he'll come back when he needs another book. Giving good recommendations is also part of your job. And here, I thought you'd know that by now. Not fair. This was your home turf. Anyway, nice going, Snow. I think this is the first time I saw you talk freely to a stranger. Well, it's easier to talk when it's about something I'm confident in. Hello, do you have any books about art theory? Sure, last time I checked we had a few. Want to take over, Snow? Now who's being unfair? Relax, I was just joking. Miss Cardhover would probably get mad if I made you do my work. Let's see, do you have any specific topics in mind, or do you want something that covers all the basics? I've been drawing just for fun for a while, but I watched a pretty interesting live stream and now I want to get more serious about it. I don't really know much about colors or painting, but it's not like I'm completely new to art. Alright, I think you might like color contrast, how to use them, traditional painting technique. I think color theory is always good, because then, like, regardless of what style you use, you can always use color contrasts. This one is purely about colors and color contrast. There are a lot of examples, even with some more well-known paintings, so you can always have a visual aspect accompanying the theory. I've mostly ended up using it as a reference book though, so if you want something that feels more like an art course, it's maybe not ideal. No, that sounds fine. It's probably even better to have a book you can come back to even when you're more experienced. Thanks for your advice. Wait, that live stream I mentioned, weren't you in it? You're the winner of the Naughty Cat competition, Ren, right? Yeah, today's my last day working here. Congrats! I really like that design you made. Thanks. But I don't want to keep you from working. I think now I'm more convinced than ever to get this book. Sure, that'll be then. Thanks for your patronage, please come again. You're getting recognized now? Don't forget me when you're famous. That was actually the first time this happened, and honestly, I'm not sure what to feel. Well, you did look surprisingly cool in that live stream. You watched it? Sure, why wouldn't I when you're in it? But anyway, did you actually read all these books, or were you just picking the best of what is here again? I was pretty sure you had neither the money or the time to read so much. Well, maybe the time. Damn, dude, burn. Just so you know, I was already serious about art long before we met. It just so happens that these were among the books I read back then. Ren, are you ready to take your break? I've talked to 3 people. Or 2, actually. Miss Cardhover said she wanted us all to come together before our shift is over. Oh, sure. I think I'll join you later, maybe. Oh, I thought Miss Cardhover already knows that you were here. Probably. But maybe she doesn't. You should really sort this out. I know. I'll start high school next term, so I'm planning to start over completely. Well, good luck. I'll only believe it when I see it. I deserve that. Anyway, see you later. Sure. And Ren, good luck with your new job. What's that? Are those tears I'm spotting? No, definitely not. I'll come visit, so don't worry. Can't leave my favorite writer hanging, can I? Good. If you don't have me to spur you on, who knows how long you'll even keep that job. Sorry to butt in, but I think we should be going now. Alright. See you later, Snow. How you doing, Phoenix? Oh, hi. Ren, Phoenix. It's not even been a month since our little welcome party, but now there's already farewell again. Though this time it's for Ren. You've really helped me a lot over these last few years, so I said so this morning. I wish you all the best going forward.
Do you like a present? Present? Oh, I completely forgot to open it. Well, no better time than now. This is a bookmark? Yes, I had everyone write a little message on it for you. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. I would have cried. I would have cried. Oh. Oh. And it's made from your first receipt as a part-timer. She kept it all these years? Oh. Oh. To remind you that mistakes usually aren't the end of the world. Thanks. I'd almost forgotten about accidentally adding an additional 0 to the total back then. But seriously, thanks for making this. I really appreciate it. Of course, I'm glad you like it. Oh, I would have been sobbing if this was real life. There wasn't any cake this time, but it was nice of Miss Cardhover to still go out of her way to say goodbye. On our way out, Phoenix and I talked a little more. About our jobs, about our time at the bookstore. It was strange to know that this was the last time we'd go home from work together. Even if it had always only been a few minutes before we had to go in different directions anyway. But I'm still excited about what the future will hold. Although tomorrow first holds a phone call I've been postponing all month. What phone call? To pay rent? Today's the day. Day that rent is due. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot it's March, so I was like, how many days? You know, is it the 28th, like Stardew? Did they just round it to 30? I completely didn't even think about March having 31 days. Oh boy. Rent is due today. I did all I can, and somehow it worked out, so I'll be fine. I set up the bank transfer yesterday, so it should hopefully make it in time. Oh no, is that... Oh, shall I answer this call, Ren? Ugh, as much as I'd like that, I'll probably have to take it myself. Roger that. Hello? This is Ren? Has it really gotten to the point that I'm getting these creepy phone calls where you only hear slow breathing? Can you hear me? Don't know what. I don't know. I literally can't think. Danganronpa, I voiced 18 characters or something. I can't think of one. This is Ren. It really is my landlord. Somehow this doesn't make it any less creepy. Yes, this is Ren. I see. I'm calling to ask if you're able to pay rent this month. As you know, we agreed to communicate more closely since the little fiasco in January. Yes, I'm sorry about that. So, will you pay rent this month? Yep, I transferred the money yesterday, so it should be there after the weekend. Good. Besides the little mishaps every now and then, you are one of my more agreeable tenants. It would be a shame to evict you. Cool tenant would be a shame if it got evicted. Yes, I'll make sure to keep paying rent on time from now on. Good. I will call again at the end of April. Oh, there are a few people who make me as uncomfortable as my landlord. At least everything went smoothly this time. I just hope next month will be a little more relaxed. I'm sure it will be. You'll be working at Naughty Cat, so you're sure to make enough money to pay rent. True. Besides, I'll do what I can to contribute a little. Financially, I mean. Huh? That's the first I hear of this. Oh, that's not all. I'm currently cooking up some other projects that might become profitable sometime. Is that even legal? Yes, as soon as I've finished all the paperwork to be recognized as a fully fledged citizen of this country. I mean, yes, you do deserve rights, but this is very fun. I see you've been busy. Well, bureaucracy is child's play when you're literally built to process data. You do my taxes? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but I can help you if you want. Well, in any case, why don't we forget about all the serious business for now and do something fun? Yeah, that actually sounds great. Feels like it's been forever since I last played Titan Watch Online. Still can't believe that Zen is one of my in-game friends. Wait, really? Yeah, we found that out before we broke into Beltec together. The world really is a tiny place, isn't it? In this case, yeah, like what are the odds? Well, let's get started. I want to play now. Oh shit. Oh no, what's my... Shit, I don't remember. I'm gonna save real quick. Because I might have to go back and just remember what it is. I know it's dehydrated.
shit. Oh, thank God. Yes, I want to reset my password. But. Thank God. Whew. Welcome to Titan Watch Online, Dehydrated. Oh, I've entered the chat. OMG! It's Dehydrated! I missed you! Hey, Suj. Sorry, this month has been kind of ridiculous. Right, hasn't it? But it's better now. Nice. Wait, does X know about it? We met. Like IRL. What? I feel left out. But what were you doing? Ooh. You broke into a company and stole their technology. We're lovers now. We're lovers now. Excuse me, what? I just looked him in the eyes and thought, yep, this is fate. Okay. Don't play with my heart. Sorry. I just want to see how you'd react. Good to know you're supportive. Of course. So I'm just collateral damage in this? He has a voice now. I'm sorry, X. Let's just move on, please. Sure. What are we gonna do today? Well, it's still early on, so why don't we go for a raid? Just grinding Titans just kinda gets boring after a while. Yeah, sounds good. Alrighty, gonna ask around in the guild. We're gonna need some help for a raid. Woo! Can I ask you something, Suj? Sure, what's up, man? You didn't always use these emotes, did you? You noticed! I found my inner kawaii. Okay, just wanna make sure. Gosh, I'm getting excited. Raid! Shadow Legends. It didn't take long until some more guild members joined our group. In the end, we were almost 20 people. It's been a while since we tackled one of the bigger dungeons and I had a lot of fun. Hell yeah, Raid. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. All of them. All streams that I do. It's been a while since we tackled one of the bigger dungeons and I had a lot of fun. At first I tried using one of my higher DPS sets, but midway through I had to switch positions because almost all our healers got wiped. We barely managed to recover. By the time we were done playing, it was already evening. Joyce and I spent a lazy evening at home, and somehow I suddenly felt pretty positive about the future. Epilogue, going forward. Oh, this is beautiful. Well, and that was probably the most eventful month of my life. I'm still working at Naughty Cat. At first I was a junior concept artist on Titan Watch Online. I was super excited. After a few months of work, we shipped a new expansion, and seeing people online talk about how much they liked the new armor set I designed felt amazing. Last month I was promoted, sort of. I'm still far away from being a lead artist, but I'm part of the core team working on Naughty Cat's newest project. It's pretty much everything I ever wanted from a game. Can't say much more about it though. The team is great. Sometimes the workload is a bit too much, but at least our managers try to keep our schedules crunch-free. Eventually, Joyce and I became like roommates. Sometime after the month had ended, Joyce found something that excited them. They started making videos about all kinds of things, lifestyle, technology, fashion. About a year after the videos became famous, even a fashion label approached them to collaborate on a new collection. It's kind of strange that Joyce is an online celebrity now, but I'm happy for them. Well, and they also started paying rent. That helps too. I think Phoenix is working as a freelance illustrator now. We don't talk often, but we're still friends. Despite everything that happened, I think my life has stabilized. There's still plenty of surprises and hardships, but I'm not that scared of dealing with them anymore. In the end of the day, it can be enough to just reach the end of the day. Life feels less overwhelming when you take it step for step. And I hope that I'll be able to keep doing that for a while. It's never easy, but if you try, it can be worth it. Oh! TODO today. Very good game, guys. Excellent. Oh my gosh! Just as we were talking about a raid. What the hell? I mean, welcome new people. We were just talking about Raid Shadow Legends, so I guess this is good timing. I'm doing good, King Heartfelt. And also, I guess, bye Zen. Zen just real quick. Also, geez guys, all these cool people. I brought them over to you. I very much appreciate that. Oh man. Oh, and all these people are talking about how they never see me anymore. I'm glad Miss Cardhover's doing well. Well, welcome everyone. This is TODO Today, where we, I guess we fall in love with no one, and an AI is our roommate. And yeah, I assume most people have not played this, but the art style is amazing, and the gameplay is very cool. Well, holy dang, welcome people. King Heartfelt. Hold on. We're doing a mighty fine shite-out. Shite-out? Oh, look at Snow being all cool. Yeah, shout out King Heartfelt.
I feel like it's PC.
Special thanks to King Heartfelt. That was good timing. Yeah, it's wild. It went in places that I was not expecting. I thought it was gonna be just a simple little, you know, visual novel romance, you know, for people. But, yeah, I don't know why the other one didn't went through. Oh, because I misspelled. I was thinking of bees, so I wrote bee somehow alive. That makes more sense. I love this avatar, by the way. What you playing? Warframe. It also said special thanks to War, or somehow alive. I got the Ren ending. Dude, Warframes looks so cool. Thank you for the raid, y'all. Okay, I got the Ren ending, which I don't know what that means, but I guess that means I lived my best life. Okay, real quick, we're gonna go back. Look, we'll date Phoenix and his stupid face. I think I like that too. I've always loved you, and I've always wanted to kiss you a lot. I've also enjoyed the time we spent together, and honestly, most of the time, I felt like you already achieved everything I aspired to achieve one day. It was pretty intimidating at times, but I like you, Phoenix, and I'd like to get to know you better too. Really? I'm glad to hear that, Ren. No, his name's Phoenix now. Yup, his name's Phoenix.
To be honest, I wasn't sure how quickly I'd be able to date again, but I really want to try with you.
Thanks.
It's fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you.
Alright.
I'm curious, though. You never told me anything about your romantic history.
I have a husband. That. I have 7 exes. I'm a virgin. I'd rather not talk about it. I've never been. I like, have you ever dated someone? I'm a virgin. That doesn't say anything. Hold on. Hold on. This is goofy. I have 7 exes. 7 X's for 7 Rens.
7? Well, if it comes down to it, I'm ready to fight him.
Oh shit, okay, now I get the reference. I thought it was just a fun lie. Have you ever been with anyone? I have never had sex. So, you have, like, are you dating anyone right now? I am a virgin. Phoenix ready for war. Phoenix right, Ace Attorney. I won't feel bad about it either. Okay, hold on. No, we're going back and telling him we're a virgin. I'm a virgin. A virgin. I've never seen a man's penis, if you know what I mean. Oh, you could have told me that you just don't have much experience. No, Phoenix, we're gonna bang right now. So, have you dated anyone? Well, there's this internet movement called involuntarily celibate. Oh my gosh, we've been an incel this whole time. What a plot twist. Oh god, I like Phoenix just being like, hey, no need to say naughty words. You could have just said you don't have much experience. Well, it's out there now. No worries, I like how blunt you are. Do you have any plans for tomorrow? I've got 99 plans and being a virgin ain't one. What else was there? I'd rather not talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it so bad? You don't need to tell me right now. I was just curious. I don't know why I stopped doing his voice. It was an unpleasant time. I get what you mean. Okay, that was boring. What I want to see what this last one is, though. I have 99 plans, and my virginity is in fact 97 of said plans. That doesn't really roll with the rhyme, but I tried. There's actually not much of a history. Never been with anyone before. I mean, aside from like a week when I was a teen, but I don't think that counts.
No worries, you haven't missed anything that you can't make up for now. And do you have any plans for tomorrow?
Okay, hold on. I want to go back to the interview, and I just want to mess up everything. Yeah, I want to see what happens. When I just mess up this test completely. Okay. Oh yeah, be fast but not trash. Can we... it's cheating. It's called cheating, bud. Phoenix can't ever have this job. Looks like we have someone with strong opinions here, eh? But that's not the answer I was looking for, sorry.
Oda bashing.
Correct. People call it differently sometimes, but this is the term we use here. Okay. I know this one. Obviously, the complementary color of purple is blue. Does anyone here know the concept of complementary contrast? The smile on the one saying cheating. Yeah, I was like, I know this. Incorrect.
Yellow.
Yes, thank you. Thank God. I was almost losing hope just now. Did you guys get screened for this? Okay. Okay. Next few questions. Okay. It looks grim, but all I can do is my best. Thought experiment. Okay. I get a job. What do I want to do? Concept art. Okay. 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 What do you do? I keep things the same, because I'm right. I'd keep everything the same. If I put the details there, I must have had a reason for it. Screw my supervisors. It's good to stand up for your work, but being overly stubborn doesn't help anyone. If your director is up for it, you might be able to resolve it with a discussion. But you'd be a junior artist. Don't overestimate your experience just because you're good enough to get hired. Anything else? Do I really get to the last one? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, we talked to this girl. Okay. I wanted to talk to her more.
Huh? You're the one from earlier. I was so nervous I didn't even see you here. Didn't think I'd lose so early.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, we didn't get to the last final round. Oh, shucks.
I knew all this stuff, but that time limit was too harsh. I'm Ron, by the way. Want to go?
Why did I say your name like the fictional city in Lord of the Rings? Oh, anyway. I'm not gonna make jokes.
Want to go watch the next round in the lobby?
Sure. I would rather date you. Let's date. After literally bumping into an earlier, I didn't think we'd both be back down here so soon, but it was nice to have company. Who felt just as frustrated that we all hardly participated in the second round at all. I was pretty mad that I missed the practical exam. Doritos. What kind? I am a big fan of Cool Ranch Doritos, so that's what I'm craving right now. Well, until I realized that they interview every participant while they're still working. The task was to create a character design in 90 minutes. I'd like to believe that I could have done kinda well. At least I would have enjoyed it. Of course, Phoenix passed this round as well. Last was some kind of joint job interview where the last two remaining participants answered questions. Okay. It was Phoenix. Phoenix was the winner. I got cheese. I got those cheesy nacho Doritos. Good for you. I'm glad at least one Phoenix in this room can have a good time. Part of me already expected that. I was happy for him. It was well deserved. But I still would have liked to be the one leaving the building victorious and telling him he's no good for me romantically. He texted me if I was still around. I said yes and congratulated him. He does ask me out, and I say no. That's the game. I waited with Rohan in the lobby, trying to distract myself from frustration. Now the bookstore really is my only option out of this mess. I thought we got enough money for it, though. I guess we can see if we get kicked out of our apartment.
And then I realized I'd merged it with the line layer right as I hit save. It's a miracle I even finished the illustration before the deadline.
Oh gosh, yeah, I've had that happen before. It's the worst when you can't even undo enough steps to fix it.
Exactly. Is that? It is! Sorry, I just saw a friend I haven't talked to in ages. Gotta run. Nice meeting you, Ren.
They seem nice. Well, that was sudden. But it's almost time for me to leave as well. Phoenix told me to meet up with him in front of the building and I don't see him anywhere. Is the team still talking to him? Yeah. Why are you keeping me waiting? He's even in this alternate universe, he's still like, huh, artwork. Although I guess it won't be the last time I give you. Yeah, congrats again. I would have loved to get that job myself, but I think you're a choice.
Thanks. By the way, how's Joyce? It's pretty.
Oh yeah, they called. Yeah, we never brought that up. I mean, I guess it's just like a cute little thing, like, oh, they're making friends and stuff, but. Ooh. I think I'll just get a sandwich. Oh. No, I'm not celebrating with you. I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be a sore loser. Alright. And then we went home silently. We leisurely walked back to the train station. I pushed him into a garbage can, and he just kind of didn't say anything about it. Oh, it just turned out to be another blow to my confidence. I thought we talked about this earlier, where it's like, it doesn't matter if we win or not, it's just like good experience. Yeah. 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 You know what? Yeah, we've come out stronger and blah, motivation to improve. Things are hard. That's what she said. Got on the train. They talked a bit. Very tired. Side eye. Didn't I do it for you? Didn't I do it? All right. This is oh yeah, it's last week regardless cuz Phoenix won the thing. Why is it so quiet? Why is there no music? Okay, blah 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 blah. We are very proud. We're exhausted. Pizza. I still want to get pizza with Joyce. Yeah, I still can't tell what this is. Is it a bunny? I don't know. Then what's that tail? What is the tail? I probably shouldn't spend the money, but I'd like that. Don't worry about the money. It's my treat tonight. Scoozy? Yeah, do you even have any money? While you were gone, I read up on cryptocurrencies. Alright. Yes, I read up on cryptocurrencies and I'm currently in line for applying for some Jake Paul cryptocurrency. Joyce, no! Joyce, no! Not fucking Boingo or whatever that mascot is. Ooh, but you'll still pay rent. Aw. Aw, Joyce. Joyce. Joyce is great. Oh, there's so much lint in my pocket. So have you ever heard of an NFT? I'm not subtle in how I talk to you during streaming. Yeah, enjoy. I like all the blankets you have. Oh, you do it. It's like a cloak. Actual cloak. Okay. Tell me where you bought that so I can get one. Oh, okay, yeah, I was joking about Cloak brand cloak, but I like that. Okay, have fun. Drive safe. Uh Yeah, that was my roommate, by the way. I have a new roommate and it's going great and I love it so much and we're hanging out and I was a little nervous beforehand, but things are going well. If y'all were wondering. If y'all were keeping up on the Ren lore, I was on hiatus for a while last month cuz I was getting things ready and letting her settle in. Things are great. Nut factory tiny. uh, Joyce, have you ever heard of an NFT? Yes, it is Nut Factory Tiny. You wouldn't understand, they're bored monkeys. We're in lore. Yes, roommates are always a gamble. And I haven't had roommates since during like college, but I feel like college roommates where you're in a dorm is so much different than roommates in an actual house, apartment, place. So yeah, it's been going really well. She's cool with me streaming, it seems, or at least doesn't make fun of me for it like I thought she would. So that's so whenever I stream, thank my roommate for being so cool and not judging me. About moved into a place where my roommates were 100% crack addicts. Dude, some people are weird. I remember when I was like saying like, "Hey, I'm on website looking for a roommate." There was this one lady who seemed like perfect, and we were talking for like 10 days and we were trying to get a tour of the place, and she's like, "Hey, is it okay if I bring my kids?" No. You did not mention having kids, madam. So no, gonna have to say no to that. But yeah, no children in this place, no babies, except for my dog, who is the sweetest old man baby that could ever be. What do you mean? Kids are the best. I listen, I don't want kids in my life on a daily basis. If other people do, absolutely. I love that. You would be a great teacher, parent, day club manager, or daycare manager. I don't. Phoenix Cat Live. Kids are the best. King Heartfelt. Kings are 100% the worst. What is this propaganda? I would never have kids. Then I can't say the cuss. Oh yeah, if you're under 18, you're free to watch my streams, but you are a teeny little baby, and I'm not gonna not swear around you. And that's exactly how I'd be around my real life kids. Like there'd be this little baby being like, "Parent, mama, papa, please change my diaper," and then I would say, "Fuck, piss, he pissing." Like I don't think I would say fuck and shit and stuff like that. I think I would say piss a lot. I would say piss a lot in front of my child. Fuck pissy piss. I wouldn't be able to have kids and not mess them up in some way. I used to really want kids, but that's a hard nah. Yeah, I mean, mad respect to like not wanting kids and then later wanting them or vice versa, but I'd let my kids say shitbird. That's really funny because when I hear little kids just go shit, fuck, damn, it's like, all right, so they once said a swear word and their parents laughed and now they're just being annoying about it to get attention. If I heard a kid yell shitbird, I would think about that all the time. And I would be laughing and then they would scream shitbird all the time and it would be my fault. Oh, yeah. Shit. Now, if they overuse it, yeah. If my child swears, I'll have to be like, all right, Brendan, my twins, Brandon and Brendan, take a step back. Let's talk about why you said that and if there was a good reason for you to say that. Because if there wasn't, then if you say it again, you get a tip of your pinky chopped off. But if you say shitbird, that's pretty funny. I knew curse words as a kid, but never said them. Okay, this is a weird thing. My parents were very strict about me not saying swear words, but they would treat like a like if I was like, "Hey, what does horrible, awful racial slur me?" Obviously that's okay cuz you're a kid and you're just like, "I just want to know what this means." They'd be like, "Never say that. That is awful." But then if I was like, "Hey, what is like a well, like, what does shoot mean? What does that mean? Shoot?" They'd be like, "Do not say that. That is the devil's cuss." So I wouldn't know the difference between like, there are different reasons why you can't say like a homophobic or racial slur versus you shouldn't say fuck. So for the longest time I just didn't say swear words cuz I'm like, "Oh god, what if piss is like what if piss is really offensive?" It's like, no, 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 no. Sweet baby child, it's okay. So yeah, I googled a lot of things on Urban Dictionary to be like, all right, is this just like kind of rude or is it mad offensive? Uh, and then I grew up, I would cuss every 20 seconds. Yeah, you just got to get it all out at some point. There would also be a line of saying it at me. That would be a no-no. My parents expected me to curse, but I was a good boy and said "damn" at most. Damn, 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 damn. Piss. It'll offend the Asians. Yeah, hey, I'm Asian, so when you say piss or pee pee or poo poo or doinkus, dang, you're infiltrating my culture. And infiltrating isn't the word I meant to use, but piss, piss, piss. God damn, this game was so good, and now I'm ending it with piss, 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 poopy, 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 shitbird. Mm. Man, I love that the stream got to this right after 9 people rated. This offends the Aussies because they own that word. Piss. I don't know if I've heard an Australian, because I feel like, oh, you're taking the piss. I feel like that's more of an English thing, but maybe Australians also say it. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna breeze through this ending and see what happens. Oh god, that scared me. Blah blah blah. I'm very sad, but I can relax. Boopity boop boop boop. Scoopity boopity boop. Hold up. Hold up. Oh yeah, and then he's gonna ask me out. Fine. I guess we'll see what ending we get when we say yeah. Did he just say if it wasn't for you, if it had been for you, I probably wouldn't have won that competition. Thanks for losing so bad that I looked great. Why is motherfucker a curse word? Cause it has the word fuck in it. I would say that's the primary reason. The secondary reason is saying, like, that is a person who has sex with moms, which I guess is kind of like more of a positive attribute recently. Like, if you get cougars, you're like, oh, okay. Foxficator. We're making up some fun words. But yeah, I think motherfucker is a curse word because it has the F word in it. Box fuckers. Oh man, like an Amazon box? That can't be comfortable. You deserve the job, Phoenix. Thanks! I think being at Naughty Cat with you really confirmed my feelings for you. I'd like that too. Honestly, I like the 7X's one. That's a nice reference. Just add the word fucker at the end. You swearing. I guess I'm a mango fucker now, because look at this dude's hair. Like, so is his hair color this naturally, and he just dyed it blonde, and hasn't dyed his hair for like 3 months? Mango fucker. Okay, fight them for me. You have any plans for tomorrow? Maybe we can go out somewhere again. Sounds good. Maybe not that cafe this time, as much as I get 3 times. The museum! Gustav Galibote. Okay. Oh, we're going to the museum. Nah, he frosted his tips. Oh, well that changes everything. Okay. Oh god. Hold on. I did fall out of my chair. But yeah, Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri. I will love him. I will love him. We're going to the museum with Guy. Or he's a ginger, yeah. When Phoenix showed up at the bookstore, I thought we would be colleagues at best, and we were and continued to be. I didn't expect him to be an artist, let alone more skilled than me. And I didn't think I'd end up liking him so much. I can't say how well it'll work out, but I'd like to be with him for as long as I can. Phoenix right. Yep, yep, yep. Unless he'll move, we'll probably still live in the same city, but our schedules will be pretty different then. Still, I'm hopeful. But won't he work like a normal 9 to 5, presumably? And I work part-time? Can't be that different. It's not like I have a night shift at the bookstore. Okay. Somehow the future doesn't seem so scary anymore. You're not alone. I'm not alone. I guess we could get an apartment together. Oh, is that what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get evicted, and then we're gonna move in with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Good morning, Ren. How are you feeling on this wonderful Monday? Morning, Joyce. I'm fine. Actually, I feel pretty good. That's great to hear. Today is another day at the bookstore, right? Because you didn't get that job. Yeah, jeez, Joyce. Yeah, it's one of the last days Phoenix will be there. Well, guess we're homeless. Oh, right. The month is almost over now. At least I made enough money. We did! Well, you'd better get ready. Yeah, that's something. We made enough money. You don't want to be late, do you? Yeah, you're right. If you don't like to read, you haven't found the right book. Okay. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too. Feel nervous about your new job next week? A bit. But for now, I just want to enjoy my last days at the bookstore with you. Well, we should probably go inside if we don't want to be late. Oh. Ren, Phoenix, good morning. It's a bit of a shame that you'll be leaving us again soon, Phoenix, but I hope you enjoyed your time here. Did you get him a gift? I hope you didn't. That would be very funny. Sorry, I had a burp, and it was real quiet. I hope? Maybe. I did, thank you. Well, you know the drill. I'm sorting out some more paperwork today, so please take care of the customers, you two. Sure, leave it to us. Feels like it's been a while since we've both been in charge of the customers, doesn't it? Yeah, but it's nice, I think. Good morning. Good morning. Does he need a... Oh, he's looking for something different. Interesting. So you're not getting a book for your daughter. Now you have no daughter, and you're starting a business. Weird how time just works like that. Books about management. Management, huh? Shouldn't you have thought about this before starting a business? What kind of business do you have? It's an internet company. Internet company? Yes, with computers, you know? But you probably have specialized on a certain kind of device, right? What, daughter? Well, last time when I got the job and said no to Phoenix, he's like, hey, I need a book about writing because my daughter is into writing. But now he's like, I've started a business. So yeah, fun stuff. I'm still working out on the details, but right now I'm selling stamps to collectors. Alright, that's a start at least. Well, I'll take a look at what we have. Sometimes I wonder why we don't have a service fee for customers like this. Oh, I meant like screw his previous daughter. I mean, she doesn't exist anymore, apparently. She's just gone. Alright, so if you're just getting started with business, I think this book should be helpful. Accounting 101, team building, taxes, and how to avoid them. I think accounting's important. That's good. Especially maybe if he doesn't have like a, you know, account person. Accounting is pretty important, especially when you sell things. This seems to be a fairly simple guide, so I think it's suitable for someone inexperienced in the area. Oh yeah, I think this will be helpful. I'm gonna need the taxes run. Yeah, hey guys, reminder to do your taxes, because tax day is coming up in like a month or whatever. I have not yet done my taxes. I was supposed to do it this weekend, and I just... Whoops. I'll take it. Alright, that'll be done. King Heartfelt! Shout out to King Heartfelt for doing their taxes. I wish I had a specific tax shout out. I did it because... Well, you know what? Okay, shout out to Phoenix Cat Live for doing their taxes. Oh shit, it's the Fort of Knights. Look at you doing your taxes with that big gun. Man, that gun's big. Doing taxes. Oh, yep. And now you are... Open up TurboTax. You are looking at TurboTax. You're shooting at TurboTax. Perfect. Oh! why I played rip-off Fortnite Mobile. Those network issues must be because of the taxes. Yeah, everyone knows your internet suffers when you have to do taxes because it makes your computer sad. Ugh. It already feels like the future of my business is brighter after talking to you. I'm suddenly very thankful to have Miss Cardover as my boss.
You're welcome. Please come again. I wonder if he really should be starting a business.
What do you think, Phoenix? What do you think? When you do when you do taxes, the IRS is watching, so your bandwidth dies. That's really funny to me. Oh, that gave me the giggles.
Seems like he's underestimating just what goes into it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Looks like there's another customer.
Right, back to work. Okay, she wanted... What did she want last time? I can't remember.
Ooh. Hello, I'm looking for books about game development.
Are you just starting out, or are you looking for something more advanced? No question mark.
Something more advanced, please. I think we got a delivery with a few different ones. Let me take a look. Alright, here's what we have. What do you think, Rin?
I think this one would be good. Introduction to... Wait, I want to see. More advanced. Okay. Introduction to Surreal Engine 4. Engine development. This seems pretty advanced, because this is introduction, this is programming, but I assume maybe she knows a bit about that, so let's try this one. Oh shit. Maybe not. It's all about low-level programming? Wait, is that a good thing? Oh, that's so cool. Wait, is that a good thing? You wanted something advanced.
Oh, don't worry about it. Low level means it's on a lower abstraction level, so it's more closely connected to what the hardware will ultimately execute.
So this is a good choice?
I didn't originally plan to build my own engine, but I'm intrigued now. Thanks. I think I'll have some fun with this.
I love you. Let me be your wife. Phoenix, step out of the picture. She knows what she's talking about. She's an intellectual. She's got a cool tote bag. Oh, in love.
Alright, that'll be...
Thanks for your patronage. Ren, someone forgot their scarf here. Can you handle this? Sure, but why don't you go take it to the office yourself? Fuck, Phoenix, I'm gay! Phoenix right. Edgeworth. What's that one chapter of that game called? One where he's like, I can't let you defend me. I still have unrequited feelings from you from our past. Like, Edgeworth, please. Just calm down.
I'm not supposed to be here on school days.
So you're avoiding Ms. Cardover until it's afternoon. Oh yeah, you should be at school.
Yep.
Well, alright, but if she asks, I won't hide that you're here.
Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
What?
You could sell me out even without being asked. How do you know that I won't sell you out? If friend likes someone, they're usually cool. Oh, okay. Bye. See, good judgment, Ren.
I agree with him, just go to school.
Fine, but school's so noisy, it's easier to just learn here.
It's technically none of my business, but just be responsible, Snow.
Alright.
Well, I guess I'll take the scarf to Miss Cardover then. Ren, is something the matter? No, just a lost scarf. Oh, okay, I hope it finds its way to its owner again. Well, I'll go back to the counter now, if that's alright. Oh, wait a second, Ren. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Oh? That doesn't sound good. You've really shown initiative this month, and while I know that's because of your financial trouble, it got me thinking. I could really use someone to help me out with the management, and another full-time employee would be really helpful too. If you stay long enough to see the day when I retire, I couldn't even imagine leaving the shop to you for good. Ugh. You're fired. You've really shown initiative, and although I know it's because of your financial issues, I just really wanted to show my appreciation. You're fired. Oh man. Oh, of course this would mean that you get less time for your art, but it's just an offer. The decision is yours. I cannot abide by a competitor.
If you're available after your shift, I would like to fight you in the parking lot, and whoever wins gets sole proprietorship over this bookstore. Or we could do it tomorrow. I'm very flexible.
Accept, of course. Thank you, Miss Cardhover. That sounds great. I'll have to finish, Miss Cardover. Oh, the best Dark Souls boss, Miss Cardover. I'll have to figure out how to continue with art, but I really enjoy the work here.
I'm happy to hear that, Ren. There's some paperwork that we'll have to go over before anything is official, but as long as we do this sometime this week, it'll be fine. I can show you some of your new responsibilities on Thursday.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Alright, then enjoy your last week as a part-timer. I'm looking forward to have you here full-time next month.
Oh, achievement unlocked. You own. Only 7.7% of players have gotten this achievement. From college dropout to business owner. Huh. That's cool. I kept thinking about it the entire day. To think that it finally paid off to do so much overtime. Well, then again, this was basically the first time I put in so much effort, but that doesn't matter. Next month, I'll be a full-time employee. The next Bill Gates, how cool. Oh, swiggity swoogity. And with that, my finances should look brighter as well. Yeah, we'll be getting twice the moolah. And maybe some health benefits. There are so many books there's so many books I mean to read and so many things I mean to see. Alright, here we go, my last workday of the month. Skip a little bit. Yes. Are you ready to start your day as the new manager? What? Today? I thought the new contract starts next month. It does, but I think of today as a dress rehearsal of sorts. If you say so. I just thought it might be good to ease you into the job rather than just throwing you in the deep end. Just work at the counter like usual for now. I'll show you your new responsibilities this afternoon. Alright, thanks. But I really am glad that you'll be working full-time from now on. Dressing. Like a Caesar salad. With Phoenix leaving the bookstore next week, we'd be in trouble otherwise. Yeah, I can imagine. Where is Phoenix, by the way? Phoenix is still sorting out the delivery from Tuesday. It's just you two today, so I need you at the counter. Alright. Now I want salad. Oh yeah, don't forget to come by for shift. Wait, I think maybe we can skip this now? Oh! I'd stop by before your promotion. Right, I'll kick you out once I'm the manager. Not really. Well, better safe than sorry. Want me to help you out? Wait, you want to help out? Okay, can I... Oh, this was the guy to, do. What if I choose, this? Is Snow still like, that's trash? Yep, he's like, books are books. Oh, plus I just opened your eyes to the ebook market. Better get on that fast, manager, before we lose another customer because we're stuck in the 20th century. Wow, I never thought I'd hear you, of all people, complain about a lack of ebooks. What? They're handy. Even if I prefer print, I can't deny that. Anyway, nice going, Snow. I think that was the first time I saw you talk briefly to a... Go to school. Oh, okay, are you gonna be like, hey, weren't you the person that lost on that live stream? Yeah, wait, hold on, I wanna see. Thanks for your device. Wait, live stream, weren't you in it? Yeah. But I don't want to keep it from working. Oh, I thought he was gonna say, I'm more convinced than ever to not get this book. Because you lost. Oh, that's very funny. Nice though. Oh, hi. I just want to see what they do for Phoenix's last day. Yeah, sorry I was so busy this week. Oh no, I totally understand. I'll join you later, maybe. You guys will kiss and... Ah, as I said this morning, I wish you all the best with your new job, Phoenix. I know you said from the beginning that this was only temporary, but I still don't like saying goodbye to my employees. If you find the time to come over for a visit, the store will always be open for you. I forgot what your voice was. How could I forget your voice? Thanks, I really appreciate that I got to work here. There wasn't any cake this time, but it was nice of Miss Cardhover to still go out of her way to say goodbye. Oh, no gift! No gift for Phoenix! Ms. Cardhover took me to the office and gave me a brief overview of all the tasks I'd be working on starting next month. I didn't realize how much planning and bureaucracy the job would entail when I accepted. It must have shown on my face because she quickly told me not to worry since she'd be helping me out with it all. At least until I felt confident to take over. Phoenix doesn't deserve one. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of my dog. He's being real. It was a little intimidating, to be honest, suddenly having more responsibility, but I'm still excited about what the future will hold. Although tomorrow first holds a phone call I've been postponing all month. Oh, yeah. Well, we have enough money. We said we got enough money. So it'll be fine. Blah, blah, blah. You're the manager of the bookstore now. The extra money you should make should be a good security margin, so this won't happen again. You're right. Besides, I will do what I can to contribute a little. Financially, I mean. Alright, you said something about cryptocurrencies, didn't you? Oh, that's not all. I'm currently cooking up some other projects that might be blah 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 blah. Yes, it's okay. Cool. Oh, we can't skip. Dehydrated. I can't remember. What's my is my password butt? No. I'm gonna have to reset it. But reset it back to butt. Alright. We broke into a company and stole their technology. Nothing much. Stole technology. Oh well. Seriously, what do you do? I'm friends with criminals. Yeah, I think I love Suji. Yeah, I'm surprised there weren't more consequences to breaking into a super high-tech security place. We kind of just got away with it. For good. Let's just carry on. Yeah. Whoa, Blake. Feeling positive. Okay, what's this epilogue? Phoenix. Well, that's what happened in March. Oh. A lot of time has passed since then. Phoenix and I are still together. It was difficult at first. Phoenix deserved the position at Naughty Cat, but it took me some time until I could listen to him talking about work and not think that this could have been me. I've come to terms with it now. And it actually ended up being pretty exciting to get some behind-the-scenes info on Naughty Cat. It's like you and Penis broke up. Yeah, this is fan fiction. This isn't canon. The real canon was the first ending I got where I got the job and I didn't date Phoenix, and me and Joyce were roommates and we were very financially stable. That's the canonical ending. This is some boring ass fan fiction. It's not boring. I'm sorry, Dubs. This game is great. At least what Phoenix would tell me between all the NDAs. Aw. I'm still the manager of the bookstore, although it probably won't be long now until I'll be the owner. Miss Cardover is as fit as ever, but she's been talking about retiring and traveling around the world again. Aw. What are you grabbing, Phoenix? What? That's not my hip. That's just like my upper tummy. Although she'll probably wait until Snow starts college. It took me some time to get used to having so much responsibility. Now I actually like it. I try not to stray too much from what Miss Cardover has built up over the years, but over time I added a few personal touches. Selling ebooks and making it possible to order books from us online was one of those. I also adjusted our assortment and started holding monthly surveys to see what our customers wanted to see more of. That was actually Joyce's idea. Phoenix and I moved together about a year after we started dating. As we probably could have expected, work kind of got in the way of our relationship sometimes, so we thought this might be a good way to counter it. Ebooks. Cryptocurrency's back, baby. And now we actually ended up working together as well. Phoenix worked at Naughty Cat for roughly... He didn't even stay there that long? As far as I could tell, he liked the work and the team seemed nice, but as more time passed, I noticed that Phoenix was losing more... That makes me so angry. That infuriates me. He, like, I know in this universe, you know, we failed, and if he didn't get it, someone else would have, not us. But the fact he was like, yeah, this dream job that you wanted, but I have, I only did it for a year and a half. Come on, buddy. The work was fun, but the corporate structure of the studio ended up suffocating him a little. By then, I knew him well enough to know that Phoenix thrives best while following his own path. And so after wrapping up the latest project he worked on at Naughty Cat, Phoenix quit and went freelance again. It took some time to find clients, but Phoenix's portfolio and resume shortened that quite a bit, I think. He got a few gigs designing posters and merch for a band that is apparently quite a big deal in the indie rock scene. Soon more bands wanted his art, and not long after, Phoenix ended up founding his own little illustration studio. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I don't know what he's grabbing. Like, his hand isn't on me. I think it's just his palm, but it's like a little above my hip. I don't know. Man, I don't like his outfit. I like his shoes, though. I help out there sometimes after work. I'm still nowhere near as good of an illustrator as Phoenix, but it's fun to work together and do something different for a change. Once the financial side of things had stabilized, Phoenix rented an office for the studio. Burping. Partly due to my schedule, we often end up working late, but it's also nice to ring out the day there after everyone else has left already. Amidst all of this, Joyce is still living inside my computer. Good, I was worried she would have left. Or rather, their computer. Oh, our constellation has changed a lot, especially after Phoenix and I got together, and now it's more like we're sharing an apartment. They somehow managed to become a famous online personality after uploading a bunch of videos about lifestyle, technology, and fashion. And the fashion label, yup. And it makes things a bit easier for me now that I share mine with Phoenix. I think we're both a little reserved when we started our relationship. We liked each other, but we hadn't known one another well enough to really know if it would work out. Thankfully it did. I really love Phoenix. We had our falling out, that's definitely not easy, but we always try to make things work. Both of us. I'm glad that we met. I'm glad we got closer. For most of my life, I tried to avoid conflict, and as such, I kept people at arm's length until I knew for sure we'd get along perfectly. After getting closer to Phoenix, I realized how limiting that is, how lonely you become. At some point, I noticed that Phoenix and I get along well, but we're not technically perfect for each other. Even if I like my work, Phoenix is on a whole other level with that. Whenever Phoenix is excited about a project, there's nearly no stopping him. And usually I don't have the heart to do anything about it. Eventually it even became a kind of endearing to see him so caught up in his own world at times like these. But it can be a bit lonely when Phoenix stays at the studio all night. I have my own problems, though. Even now I need quite a lot of alone time, and it doesn't always line up with when Phoenix is busy. We've had our fair share of arguments about that. Is this a good ending? But I think it doesn't really matter. We care about each other enough to try and look beyond these issues. To apologize when we upset each other, try to better ourselves, to compromise. Conflict still isn't fun, but I think our relationship only gets stronger when we manage to work through it. Yeah, I agree, guys. Like, I get, like, even the best relationships are gonna have downsides, and you'll argue, and you won't agree with things, and that's totally fine, and it can be very healthy. But if you have a pretty even amount of positives and negatives, maybe that's not great. I'm happy with where I am now. Are you? Also, I assume we're drinking this wine. Why is it gray, and why is it, like, so much wine? Oh my goodness. Where we are now. And for as long as we can, we want to stay together. Art is in the air is an ending I got. Oh. Yeah. Exactly, King. Well, no relationship is easy, but the descriptions she's given are mostly negative. What do you mean I love gray wine? Friend, huh? We've been talking pretty often recently. Oh, good. I didn't read the one from before, but, Aw. He helps Joyce out, and we still are friends. I'm glad. Aw. That's very, very wholesome. But yeah, let's, I think I'm gonna wrap up this stream here soon. Let me see here. I'm gonna give another shout out to Somehow Alive. I've checked out a couple of their streams, and that's been pretty chill. Phoenix Cat, for being the only good Phoenix in this game, or in this stream. Of course, King Heartfelt, hanging out, being funny, making me laugh. Always makes me laugh when you're in my chat, if I'm being honest. Let's see, and also, Ivy was here. I don't think I shouted them out yet.
Up to him or something, I don't know. I feel like his PC died, and then maybe he just didn't have
Aw.
internet.
And, you know what, we'll also give a shout out to Jelly. They didn't say who they were, they just kind of left. But, you know what? Shout out to them as well. And also just a nice big, verbal shout out to, everyone who joined, who raided with Somehow Alive. Thanks for checking me out. I appreciate it. Thanks for the couple of new people who followed me recently. I hope I can entertain. And of course, big thank you to all of the returning people. It's always fun to see new people, but seeing some familiar faces is always comforting. Wait, if you want to talk about Ren, why not talk to them directly? Ren is right there. Cool? Aw. Oh, we got the Phoenix ending. I'm gonna Oh, I got a decent amount of stuff. I only missed one. That's cool. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot. So if you're like so, I mean, you can pick, how do you cycle through? Oh, that's cool. Like, obviously, Phoenix, had short hair and was a dude and stuff, but if you prefer, ladies, then, you'll get a different thing. And also, you can have a male or female sprite as well. And that's the Joyce I had, but you can also have this Joyce. Oh, I like our hair in that. That's very cute. We could have had, yeah, I do like female Phoenix better. I feel like they would have, I wouldn't have made them sound the way they sounded. Oh, see, I love this art. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Oh, I don't mean to keep cycling through. Here we go. But yeah, all of this was really cool. Like, I love the art in this game. The art was absolutely, like, that's the big standout. And I know part of the story is about art, but one, such a cool way to go about a visual novel. I thought that was pretty unique just in the layout of everything. But the art and the colors was probably my favorite part of this whole game. It was just the coolest, most beautiful, colorful, pretty art I've ever seen in a visual novel. So yeah, that was very nice. So shout out to devs. I just want a quick see. Boys Laugh Plus. I guess that's all they have on Steam, but I'll have to check out to see if they have any websites or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much, guys, for following me through my to-do today journey. If you just came up here and you're like, oh, I wanted to see what else he did with this game, check out my YouTube. I post the full VODs there, and I will continue to do so. So check that out. This game was really funny to play, and also just super cool. And also, if you're new here, check out the Discord. So you can talk with other like-minded people who enjoy Ren for some reason. And yeah. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well, hopefully. I don't know what yet, but I will be streaming Detroit Become Human soon, so be excited for that. But yeah, take your meds, take your vitamins, take your birth control, although it is kind of in the middle of the day right now, and also make sure to drink some water. You deserve it. Love you guys, take care. I'll see you next time,